Episode 70. Our magical fairy tale themed adventure continues. I'm excited for it, and I guess so are these chickens. I think we might even wrap up the story this episode. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that long. Seems like we already figured out the most important things about Lulukko and Dreamvale Tales or whatever. All we have to do now is defeat the slumber sheep and that's it, right?
Oh, no other traces of magic! Fairy Nikki, I just checked and there's no trace of any other magic besides us.
Yeah, and we just checked your story. You lying liar. Tell us the truth.
Lulukko, I have some questions for you.
Sure thing. No matter what you ask, I'll give you the most honest answer.
Oh, will you now?
You told us that you're from Dreamvale, right? But according to what we discovered, Dreamvale only exists in a fairy tale.
A fairy tale?
Nikki told her.
Oh, great fairy! Fairy Nikki, you're incredible! You even mastered the all-knowing spell! All-knowing spell? You've seen through my veil. My pathetic lies can't hold up anymore. I'm sorry, Fairy Nikki. Please let me explain everything.
Yeah, no more pathetic lies, Lulukko.
I'm not actually a fairy apprentice. I was born without much magical talent, so the Fairy Academy rejected me. But I've been training hard and using magic to help others. If I try hard enough, maybe one day I'll become a true fairy.
This training you're doing, how's it going?
On the last beginner's magic test, I scored a 60.
That sounds pretty good, but out of what?
500.
Oh, Lulukko. Your ambition is built on lies.
But I've been trying. I've used magic to help rebuild the villagers' houses, change the kids' shoe colors, and even rescue a little bouncy bunny from a crevice. I know the Fairy Association doesn't want us practicing magic ourselves, but I've never used magic to do bad things.
I believe you. I just don't quite understand. How did you get from the fairy tale book to here?
I only remember being summoned by Barnaby's wish. Are fairy tale books magical? I'm sorry, my knowledge is a bit limited.
Is that not a good enough answer for you, Nikki? It's magic. This world is filled with magic already, so why can't it just be magic? There has to be rules to it, right?
I've got a question too. If Lulukko can already use magic, why does she insist on being a fairy?
Compared to real fairies, I'm just a novice. They're powerful, kind, and the very embodiment of miracles to everyone. When a fairy appears, she wipes away teardrops flickering in the candlelight, soothes the deep longings under the moonlight, and softens the late night's furrowed brows. I want to be like them, mastering more powerful magic, fulfilling my dreams, chasing away evil, and making the world a better place. I didn't mean to cause trouble, and I don't know why this is happening, but I'll take responsibility. With your help, I'm sure this crisis will get resolved.
Of course. The most urgent thing now is to find the slumber sheep. We'll talk about the rest later.
Thank you for your understanding, Fairy Nikki. Let's head to the riverbank up ahead and find a nice open spot to summon Pepetto.
Alright, of course Lulukko doesn't know anything about the how. So who did all this? Who took a normal book and made all this real? Do we know of anyone that could do this?
Yeah, it's nice and open here. We won't have to worry about Pepetto falling and hitting a tree when he appears. It's a special spell I use to summon Pepetto. Just wave the fairy wand, picture Pepetto's face, and chant, Pepetto, Pepetto, time to go, time to show.
A flash of light, and Pepetto appeared.
What a powerful summoning spell! Usually, Lulukko has to spend hours getting me down from the magic vortex.
Geppetto, we fixed the fairy wand. Find any clues about the slumber sheep?
Of course. Even though I turned to stone, Illumiwing's instincts never fade. The slumber sheep has hidden itself inside an aerial maze. It's tucked deep inside the maze's heart. But since only one of us has wings, we'll need to find another way up there.
Right now, I don't really think I can learn how to fly.
Maybe we don't need to. What about some sort of vehicle? Are there any magical flying vehicles in Dreamvale?
Magical flying vehicles? Let me think. Oh, what's that round thing over there?
That's one of Stoneville's amusement features. I saw a few kids sitting inside spinning around earlier. I think Finelli called it the Buddy Squash Spin.
That's it! If we use Morphing Spell to turn Geppetto into a Thuddy Squash carriage, he can carry us and fly straight to the Slumber Sheep's lair.
Like the time we flew over Big Squash Valley? You turned me into a big shell bug with rabbit teeth and a dog's head.
Can we trust this plan?
Only a senior fairy can master this magic. If I try it, it'll probably go wrong. But if it's you, Fairy Nikki, you'll definitely succeed!
It's a good plan, but the Slumber Sheep's curse is too powerful. The transformation won't last long. You'll need to get in fast.
Yeah, got it. I can't wait to ride the Stone Lumiwing Thuddy Squash carriage.
Fairy Nikki, it's time to cast the Morphing Spell. Once Geppetto turns into a carriage, we'll set off together and defeat the Slumber Sheep.
Okay.
We've only ever cast one spell before in our life, but I'm sure we'll nail it. First try. This is inhumane, isn't it? We're taking a living creature and morphing it.
Actually, I kind of forgot the morphing spell. Maybe you could remind me?
It will be an honor to help you, Fairy Nikki. Think of the object and the transformation. Then chant, Geppetto, Geppetto, from feather to carriage you go! With strong belief and plenty of magic, it'll work for sure. All right, Fairy Nikki, show us your most splendid morphing spell.
Alright, it'll definitely work on the second try. Are you still alive in there, Geppetto?
Wow, great job, Fairy Nikki! You transformed Geppetto to a car in a snap!
Is he 4 horses now?
Lulukko. Together we'll defeat the slumber sheep.
Or is he the carriage? Or both?
We're coming for you, Slumber Sheep! Look out!
Geppetto's fine, I'm sure. And of course, with every new patch or whatever, there's always, like, some kind of platforming segment, right? Oh. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Why are you telling me this now? I mean, I'll take it, the free diamonds. What is it you were saying? Glad we're finally back? How long do you have to be away from the game for this to trigger? I haven't really missed a patch, but I guess it's been more than a month since I played or something. I haven't been doing dailies. Kind of strange it only spawned just now.
Okay. Hopefully the magic lasts long enough for us to get there. Anyway, next time, can you try to not turn my feathers into a carriage again? Oh, great fairy above. As a Lumiwing at my age, I really should take more care to look after my feathers.
Huh? But the morphing spell is supposed to transform you entirely into...
What's wrong? Did the morphing spell go wrong?
I think I mixed up the morphing spell and the plume spell. Sorry, Geppetto. Sorry, Fairy Nikki. I'll read the Elementary Magic Compendium 100 more times. I won't mess things up again.
Oh, thank the great fairy. At least it was just my feathers that transformed. If we'd mixed up some Like stupefying magic, that would have been.
I don't think I followed. It seemed like the spell worked. Did something go wrong?
I feel really tired now. Fairy Nikki, I won't go inside and slow you down. I'll just wait for you here.
Okay, but make sure you stay safe.
As a Lumiwing, I'm excellent at going with the flow. I'll just wait here for you to defeat the Slumber Sheep and transform me back.
Don't worry, Pepetto. We'll handle the slumber sheep quickly.
That's right. Take it from me. Fairy Nikki is very skilled.
I believe in you. The Slumber Sheep's aura is deep within the maze. Please be extra careful.
Nikki, the slumber sheep should be deep in the maze. Let's proceed with caution.
A little bit different from the usual platforming challenge, it seems. At least a little bit. Like the music, though.
Nikki, that stone ahead seems to have the slumber sheep's magical aura lingering on it. Let's check it out.
By the aura, you mean all of the Z's coming out of it.
Poor little thing. It's been petrified by the slumber sheep's magic, just like Pepetto. I can sense a lot more similar auras around here.
These must be the lost animals Mr. Caleb mentioned. Come on, let's rescue all of them at once.
And with a snap of her fingers, it's rescued. So the other one's over where the other Z's are. Can we just cheat? We're not allowed to cheat. At least we can see over the edge. If that even helps us. Alright, we're playing the maze. I guess. We'll just follow the sheep. They know where they're going. What was over here anyway? We kind of saw something at the edge. I guess it was these monsters that I saw. Wasn't really anything else here, I guess. Just in general, I guess there aren't any really... Nope, never mind, there are collectibles. Turns out there's diamonds. But we're not going to get all of them. We're not going to exhaustively search the entire maze, I guess. Except we are, because I can see on the right side... No, not there. There seems to be some manner of checklist here. I see. After getting all the petrified things, you get the exit. And glow bubble vines. Okay. What do they do, though? They glow. Okay. Since there is a checklist of the treasure chests, I guess that'll make it easy to determine if I've gotten everything or not, so... Yeah, we'll get all the treasure chests. I'm sure I can do it. I guess the way to do it is to like always hug the left wall, except that's not always true. Because sometimes there are islands within the maze. Hugging the left wall only works if you're looking for the exit, assuming the exit is actually on the edge of the maze. Or hugging the right wall, equivalently. But since we're not just going for the exit, we're also going for all of the treasure chests. That means we can't just abide by that rule. I may be already retreading some trodden ground or whatever. Are we allowed to jump over there? Good. Well, that's 3. Of course, it's going to become much more of a problem at the very end of the checklist. When we're at 7 out of 9 or 8 out of 9 and can't find where we need to find things. Oh wait, that's probably what these are for, right? To know where you've been, maybe. Do they all start off as off? Because that would be great if they were. Would be easier to know where I've been if I'm in an area where they're turned off.
More petrified animals over there, too!
Yeah, we got it.
Right. Now there shouldn't be any more petrified animals in the maze.
Hopefully all the animals will make it safely back to their homes.
Oh, is the exit this way? I guess so. Are we allowed to cheat now? We can. We're allowed to cheat. From up here we can. For some reason. Let's just try to take stock. There's also some blings in the direction that I haven't gone yet, I guess. So over there might be a chest. We're just gonna be all over the place at this point. We'll come back here when we feel like we're running out of places to check. Oh, we hit the wall. Every once in a while, Nikki stops moving like she hits some kind of invisible wall or something. Or like semi-permeable barrier of some kind. Feels like it's loading or something, but that's probably not what's going on. So where was that one that I saw? Like around this way? I have to admit the maze is kind of confusing. Because of the way the walls work, they're kind of like... they're not perfectly right angles all the time. It's all curvy and whatnot. And sometimes the corner, or whatever you would call whatever this is, it looks like there might be a pass there, but there isn't. So that's 5. 4 more. Let's just climb this again and go in the direction of wherever the closest one is, or I guess the furthest one. There might be one in that corner. Let's try to probe. I think there's probably one there, but in a moment. I think we explored down here, pretty much. There's no chest here, but... there, she just stopped again for some reason. Don't know why she does that. Okay, this way. Nope, none here. Just because there's like a diamond of blings doesn't mean there's gonna be a chest. No chest here, but we can at least mark it off. Oh, is she stopping because she has to change the outfit? I don't think she ever had to do that before. Alright, I think we're going into territory that I've already been in before. I was kind of looking in this direction before and thought there might have been a chest. Turns out there isn't. Alright, we've been here. We are now in trouble. We're at 5 out of 9, and I can't figure out where there are more chests. Probably even from the high up angle it'll be hard. We'll just try to keep on doing this with the camera zoomed out. There's one. Maybe I shouldn't have committed to getting all the treasure chests. They're not exactly useful. It's only like 5 diamonds per chest, total of 45. That's really only half of what you make from daily events, which I haven't even been doing. Not daily events, daily missions or quests or whatever. Maybe I just give up if it takes longer than 10 more minutes. Maybe even shorter than that. I'm not beyond giving up. But let's just check from high up one more time. Or a few more times. Still probably the best method, even if I can't see everywhere. So we've kind of been everywhere over there, I think. At least all the lights seem on. Everywhere I can see a light, that is, and there aren't any blings indicating I haven't gone down a pass. But that last chest we picked up was in a location where there wasn't even any bling to begin with. There's something over there. I could check over by the front again. This side is actually kind of a smaller area to explore than the other side there. Or I guess they're about the same. This maze isn't actually that big. I'm surprised I'm still not finding everything. Okay, there was one over here. What about the other side? Would it be as simple as symmetry? It's not. I guess we'll try the left side again. Never turned this on. I don't think I explored much this way. Does this go back to the start? No, wait, I've probably been here exactly. Crap. And this is just the outside. Well, let's go some other way, other than here. Let's actually... do this again. Kind of annoying to do this. Might be the most efficient method though. What about this corner? No. Like right underneath here? No. I'm giving myself like 5 more minutes for these 2 remaining chests. Maybe I've never been in this corner. I went around the outside before, so... Good, 1 more. Alright, now there's just 1 more, I kind of have to do it, right? I have to get the last one. I can't just end on 8 of 9. Where would it be, though? It seems like we've hit a dead end, because I was hugging the left wall here. Maybe I could use that method to try to find where the last chest is. Let's hug the right wall, since we're exploring the right side. I think here... Is that a chest? No, that's a pillow. When hugging the right side, should I jump over any platforms or something? I guess not. Nothing. No dice. Honestly. Where is this last treasure chest? I think my hugging the right wall strategy isn't going to pay out for this. Pay off for it. Okay, we've been here. This path that just kind of goes nowhere. Damn it. Yeah, we're back on the left side of the maze, I think. Was there maybe a chest in this room? Did I not, like, fully explore around here? Come on. Work with me, maze. Let's try getting a little bit higher up. They're not gonna boot me out or anything, right? Can we see it from here? View's kind of obstructed from this angle. Not much of a better view. At least it's a new angle. If we could walk on top of the walls, this would be a lot easier. I think it has to be on this side of the maze, right? Maybe? We were hugging the right wall when we entered here, so... let's go this way and hug the left wall, I guess. Nothing in a weird angle where we couldn't see anything. It's entirely possible, maybe even probable, that I walked right past it and I caught it on camera, but I didn't even notice it myself. I think we're just back here now. Me too. Me too, Sunflower. That's exactly how I feel. We're about to give up. This isn't fair. I put so much time into this maze. Could it be in an area that doesn't really apply to the normal maze? Like, further on in the platforming? Probably not. It's probably not up in the castle waiting for us, is it? It'd be great if we could find it there, but I would still be pretty pissed that it wasn't in the actual maze. Alright, we'll check the beginning again, and we're about to give up. There's pretty much nowhere for it to be hidden here in the beginning. And it seems like this wall spawns in when you're coming up from the ground or something. This is preposterous. I still like the music though. Yeah, I think I've checked everywhere. Well, obviously I haven't, but it feels like I'm running out of steam. And the approximately 10 minutes that I allotted myself for this treasure chest search are about over. I guess we're ending on 8 out of 9. Who would have guessed? This pass just had like this one enemy here. Feels like the chest should have been here. It could have been in a lot of places. Well, this is fine. This is just teaching me a lesson. I don't need to obsess over doing every single thing in this game. I'm just gonna do the main stuff. We'll ignore any side checklists or whatever moving forward. If the game wanted me to complete this, they would make it easier for me, but they don't want me to, so I won't. One last check. Not that it'd be any different from any of the other times I checked. Okay. We're done here. Goodbye forever.
here too!
Maybe they were drawn here by the evil magic of the slumber sheep. We'll need to purify them.
Could it be? Bullshit. That's bullshit. Well, I'm glad I got the checklist off, but still. And it was more diamonds, like more than the usual amount. Well, I feel like for the trouble you put me through, I deserve it.
Look, it's Barnaby! Ah, it's the slumber sheep! Fairy Nikki, focus all your magic into the fairy wand!
Get him, Momo. Kill him. It's a fun outfit. I'm not gonna spend the diamonds on it, though.
Lulukko!
Oh, you're just, giving us the rewards now? Or is that for the maze?
Is everyone okay? That was so scary.
I'm fine, but I think Lulukko fainted. Is she okay?
It's probably because of the strong magical shock. Luckily, she's not hurt. She just needs some rest. I'll take her to a place with lots of magic. Pretty soon, she'll wake up.
Pepetto took Lulukko.
Oh, this is...
Are you okay, Barnaby? Are you hurt?
I think I had a very long dream. What happened?
It's been 10 years.
I remember I made a wish to that special wish bottle for Lulukko to appear by my side, and then she really showed up. After that, everything's a blur.
Okay, so that's the how, but I don't fully understand how. Why is this different from a normal wish bottle? How did it do all of this?
I didn't expect my wish to cause so much trouble. I'm so sorry, Miss Nikki.
It's okay, Barnaby. Oh, earlier I met your friends in the village. They told me you love the story of the little prince from Dreamvale Tales, right?
Yes. My mom and dad are always working, so I'm often home alone, even during Playful Hearts Day. I wish for Lulukko to be here with me, just like she went to the castle to save the little prince, and take me away from my own castle.
Maybe you could try escaping your castle yourself.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Escape my castle myself?
Your friends told me that you don't ever share your troubles, that you tend to keep them to yourself. The truth is, they all care deeply about you and quietly look out for you. It's like in fairy tales, where sunflowers chase the sun, and moonstones reflect the moon. Just like Pepetto and Lulukko never part from each other's side.
And just like me and Nikki.
It's not about you,
The prince in
Momo.
the story was cursed by a slumber sheep. But your parents aren't scary slumber sheep. If you're feeling lonely, try talking to them. In reality, your parents are also your fairies, and they would love to listen to your thoughts. Of course, if you ever need help, Momo and I will happily be your friends.
Thank you, Miss Nikki and Momo. I may not understand it all yet, but I'll try.
Nikki, after watching you, I'm starting to understand why Lulukko wanted to be a fairy so bad. I wonder when Lulukko will wake up. And her fairy wand, it's basically a busted-up kid-sized fishing rod now.
Speaking of which, we do still have time to collect Fey Whisper fruits and fix the fairy wand.
I'll help too. Miss Nikki, you've been working so hard because of me. I should help out too.
Yeah, do some work.
Barnaby! Barnaby! It's Finn and the others. Miss Nikki, let's go talk to them. Once they know Lulukko's in trouble, they'll all want to help out too. And I don't want to leave their side again.
Alright, let's make these kids do the work for us.
Barnaby, where did you run off to the other day? Why didn't you come hang out with us?
Yeah, Barnaby, we painted a beautiful pattern on the Bearzon toy today, and Miss Nikki even joined in to help. You missed it.
Let me explain. I have something really important I need your help with. Something important? What is it? Lulukko's in trouble. We all need to gather materials to help fix her fairy wand.
Is this one of the stories in Dreamvale Tales? I don't remember that part.
It's not a story, it's real. Finn, Lulukko's in danger. You'll help her, right?
Of course.
And you, Finelli? You'll help too, right?
Of course. I love Lulukko most of all.
Well, if Lulukko's in danger, then maybe... What can we do to help? Miss Nikki, how do we fix the fairy wand? If we all help, we'll fix it in no time.
Need your parents' credit card numbers.
Barnaby, you've been gone for so long, and with the way you're talking about Lulukko and the fairy wand, have you been reading too many fairy tales?
Did Lulukko really appear? And do you think she can turn me into a scarf moth?
I'll explain everything later, but first we need to fix the fairy wand.
I'm sorry. Do you want to be a scarf moth? Never mind, don't tell me. The wand was fixed.
This should be good to go. Next up is the wand's core.
Nikki! Momo! Lulukko's awake!
Cool. They did the work for us. We didn't have to go to the tree again. Which way's up?
What about the slumber sheep? The maze? Barnaby? Is everyone safe?
Don't worry, Lulukko. We've already banished the slumber sheep.
Nikki told Lulukko.
That's great! And everyone's all right now!
Lulukko, how do you feel now? You've been unconscious for a while.
I'm good! I feel refreshed, and my magic is slowly coming back. I feel amazing.
Lulukko, I was going to say, it seems like your magic hasn't really recovered at all.
You lying liar. More pathetic lies. Why am I not surprised?
Well, my magic has always been pretty weak, so the difference is pretty small.
Okay, actually I can't tell if she's lying or not.
No, not that. There's really none at all. I can feel my magic slowly returning, so yours should be too. Could there be other curses that haven't been dispelled? Once my magic is fully restored, I'll seek out the remaining monsters.
Exactly. We're also trying to fix the wand's core. Don't worry, Lulukko. We'll help you restore your magic.
Fairy Nikki, Pepetto, you... Don't waste your time. It It turns out that accidentally, I used up the last of my magic. I don't think I can restore it anymore.
Used all of it?
Was it during the battle with the slumber sheep? When you touched me, I felt a warm energy. That was it, right?
I told you! If you use up all your magic before the slumber sheep disappears, you'll stay a Barasant forever!
Is there still a way to turn her back? There must be a way, right?
No need to worry. The only reason I wanted to become a fairy was to gain stronger magic, to drive away evil and bring happiness. Although I may never become a fairy again, I don't regret what happened, because I helped drive away the slumber sheep. I'm really just so happy to have met all of you here, and to have experienced this journey together.
Are you going back to the fairy tale?
There's a power. It's drawing us back to Dreamvale.
But we haven't finished fixing the fairy wand.
It's okay, Nikki. The fairy wand will get fixed, and I'll be just fine. I'll keep helping everyone with fixing their houses, changing colors, rescuing stuck animals, and so much more. I believe one day our wishes will all come true. Even if I'm just a Barasant, I'll keep trying. Anyway, now I actually think Barasants are pretty cute. There aren't any Barasants in Dreamvale yet. How unique! Goodbye, Fairy Nikki! In the name of the Great Fairy, I wish you all the best!
Lulukko, everyone who's heard your story will always believe in you. Thank you. You'll become the greatest fairy ever. We'll meet again one day.
Damn. Poor Lulukko. I mean, seriously. She's just a fairy tale character, but I guess she's kind of real. Sort of.
Far away in Dreamvale, there is a girl, and her name is Lulukko. She wanted to be a fairy, bringing happiness to others, but her path was fraught with difficulty. One day, she arrived in a magical land and met the most powerful fairy she had ever seen. The pink-haired fairy with her cat messenger called upon her old friends, igniting hope. She gathered heartfelt essence and repaired the fairy wand. They raced through the skies, soaring over clouds and endless horizons. On they continued. They subdued mischievous monsters and even woke a sleeping prince. As they parted, the pink-haired fairy's powerful and heartfelt blessing infused the fairy wand with boundless magic. And Lulukko finally became the fairy she'd always dreamed of. Her adventure continued, but she would never forget her pink-haired friend who created a miracle. The story in the book has become Miss Nikki and Lulukko's story.
Guess we got to see her ending, since she's a storybook character. Kinda funny how that works out. And it all worked out for her, somehow. Well, I'm glad she wasn't stuck as a chicken forever.
Whoa! Lulukko became such a powerful fairy!
Lulukko, that's amazing. Barnaby?
Finn, actually...
Were you just talking to a Barasant? That Barasant kept going coo-coo-coo-coo-coo, and then coo-coo-coo-coo-coo, and it even glowed. Then whoosh, it disappeared.
Barnaby, when did you learn the Barasant language? I want to learn it too.
Well...
Also, didn't you say Lulukko came to the real world? Why did you call that Barasant Lulukko then?
You're not gonna tell me that Barasant's name is Lulukko, are you?
Actually... Oh, I get it.
What is it?
This must be Miss Nikki and Barnaby's Playful Hearts program, a Dreamvale Tales stage play.
Yep, you got us. It was a stage play, all along. We're LARPing, as usual.
Miss Nikki, your acting was amazing! You were so into it, even with a Barasant. It was all just so touching.
What'd you think of the special effects? When the chicken disappeared into thin air?
But how did the Barasant end up in the book? Did Miss Nikki do that?
It's obviously a special effect Miss Nikki prepared. Nikki used her whim to make the performance even more exciting.
Yeah, she gets it.
So that's why you disappeared for so long, Barnaby. You were preparing for this. Darn it, I can't be upstaged. Finelli, let's do a story about the Great Fairy and the Princess.
I forgot. They can't understand what Lulukko says.
Miss Nikki, this book, please take it.
It's a record of your epic adventures with Lulukko. It's one of a kind and you deserve to have it. Also, everyone made it through safely thanks to you, Miss Nikki.
I just realized that Lulukko and Pepetto are just like Nikki and me. They're always there for each other, ready to face any adventure.
Now Lulukko and Pepetto are continuing their adventure, and Momo and I will continue ours. Barnaby, you need to continue your adventure too.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Barnaby, where did you find a Barasant that can act? I want one too.
Me too, me too.
And that's the end of the story, I guess. Is it though? We got the Dreamvale Tales book. A fairy tale book now filled with brand new content. Does this do anything? Why do we have this? Oh. We got the wand. Can we craft that? We can. Sure, make it. For fun. Born for miracles. By the name of the Great Fairy, I swear here that I shall wield kindness as my sword, and dreams as my shield, forever driving away the long night. I vow to hold magic with reverence, born to create eternal miracles. I guess. It's too bad I didn't actually get the kind of mage school outfit that was part of the event in the last patch. Kind of regret not getting that, but whatever. It was a miracle unlike any other, said Lulukko, now an official fairy. You know, the very first time I saw her, I felt an indescribable sense of peace. Being around her was like being around the dream spring itself. Yeah, we're often called that, like the dream spring. Gentle and pure, yet brimming with strength. Her very existence was a miracle. After embarking on a journey too wondrous for words, Lulukko finally returned to Dreamvale as an official fairy. The hem of her dress flows like a magical starry river. Her red hair burns like flame, and even her wand awakens in a sincere blessing, bursting into dazzling light. Whenever she was met with surprise, envy, curiosity, or doubt, she would eagerly recount her tale of that marvelous adventure, and of the kind-hearted, pink-haired fairy. Many, many years later, Lulukko had become a legend in the fairy world. Travelers came from far and wide, hoping to hear how she became who she was. And every time, she would fall into a gentle reverie and reminisce over that summer in Mirrorland. Then, just as she had the very first time, she described every detail of the fairy who changed her life, and the adorable cat envoy that accompanied her. She's my best friend, Lulukko always said, her eyes glowing with warmth, as if the memory had never faded, and they had never truly been apart. Okay, Lulukko, we've kind of only known you for a day, that's very touching and all, but isn't your best friend Pepetto? I'd kind of feel upset if I were Pepetto. You've been on what, how many? 527 plus adventures with him? I think he's your best friend. Kind of like Lulukko though. Very chipper character, and also when things get sad she's still kind of chipper. even when things are sad about herself or whatever.
Steep. Let's stop here.
I was almost going to shed a tear when she was going to return back to her world without a touch of magic or whatever, as a chicken forever, and then they just kind of change it in that ending cutscene. So I was wondering, this whole time, this whole fairy thing, is that different from whatever Allison is? The Twin Moon Kingdom. This is one of the 7 places that was teased at the end of the... Oh, auto's still on. The Twin Moon Kingdom was one of the 7 places that was teased at the end of this base game storyline, after we got the Wishful Arosa outfit on and all of that. But I guess the fairy tale book has nothing to do with that, which is a shame because it sounds like we're not going to run into Lulukko again, even though Nikki said we'll definitely meet again or something. And of course this is just one of those temporary event things that's going to go away, so they can't exactly have a major story event happen here in this thing that a lot of people are probably going to miss, which I almost missed. Oh well. So what else is going on in this event anyway? We did this story thing. Give us the reward. There. And then I guess there's a lot of crap over here. This is the stuff that I was talking about that I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on camera doing, if at all. Some kind of upgraded version of the Eternal Maze, I guess. There's this thing which is... what? I guess we did the first version of this. This was part of the story, so... turns out there's like quite a lot of them. It'd be good to farm diamonds, but I'm not sure I'm going to spend any recording time on this. And here's the thing. The thing that I spent a lot of time doing on the previous patches, but just because I don't have a lot of time now, probably going to skip all of these side quests that don't have any voice acting or whatever. We'll just stick with the main story from now on, I guess. What the hell is Windsong Tunnel? Summon some animals to fly with you? Sure. Just because we have some time left in the episode. And there's also this thing. Duddy Squash Spin. I guess that one's also nearby. Right over there. We'll just stop by the attractions on our way out of this episode. For some reason, this quest. It's always selecting this one. How do we play the Duddy Squash Spin? What is this? Oh, I see. The Duddy Squash Spin offers 4 unique and exciting routes. Go ahead and give them a try. We'll do one. Whichever one this one does, I guess. Go. Activate. I think we have to do something else. It's Leone. You look new. Are you here for Playful Hearts Day? You're lucky. The new Duddy Squash Spin is super popular this year, and the kids can't get enough of it. It's easy to play too. Just hop into Duddy Squash, give it a little push with your feet, and you can spin or soar. It's a blast. Come on. There aren't many people around right now, but if you wait too long, those little ones will grab all the seats. Yeah, ride it. Give me the high view route. Maybe giant swing? No, high view. This route's amazing, nice and smooth, and it takes you way up high. From up there you can see the whole village, and 11 French fields below look like they're dancing in the wind. Just grab your camera and start snapping. Every shot will be a stunner. So, are you planning to take in the view solo? Or bring your friend along for the ride? Yeah, just alone. Alone with Momo, I guess. And off it goes. Rotate. Maximum rotation. Okay, slower rotation. So I guess we can take photos with this. The camera's rotating with the Suddy Swash. I guess with Nikki, actually. Okay, things would easily get really dizzy if we stick in this view forever. This is a high view? It's not that high. Whatever. We'll give it one more rotation, so we can get the giant beret font in the picture. There. Perfect. Not really. Nikki's pose was all wrong. I hate it. One more try, Nikki. Try to have your hand fully extended. Damn, she did it again. Alright, one more try. I guess I can manually change her pose. There we go. There. Even more perfect. Let's get rid of the other ones. Alright, stop rotating. That wasn't the stop rotating button. There we go. It plays music. Actually, this does go really high. I guess they weren't kidding. Higher than this? Oh no. Don't fall off, you'll die. Seems like the ride's coming to a close. Or does it have to go all the way back? I'm just curious to see where this track ends. Oh, it's going back up. Alright, I think we've seen just about enough. Probably. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We don't have the usual controls while in this thing, so I can't select my my ability. I want to turn on the gliding outfit. So I can just jump out of here whenever I want. I mean, I guess I can still do that. But I won't be able to glide. You can't change abilities in midair. Okay. Oh right, I had it equipped already. Can we make it all the way there? I think so. We probably have enough stamina or whatever. Just about good. So what's this other event thing? No, have we not bought from Brett? Outfits we haven't gone before. Overalls, I guess. Great. And raggedy ones. Perfect. Just what I wanted. So we just jump in? I guess so. In the Windsong Tunnel one can float freely. With sky dust, even small animals may join in the flight. Oh, is that what this is? Oh, we're just kind of floating around, I see. We don't have, the items, though. How do we get the items? Are these guys selling? Did these guys set it up as an attraction? It feels like this is more magical than the magical adventure we just went on. How'd all these farmers set this up? You, are you selling whatever item I need? Hello, miss, I'm still preparing some sky dust. Please come back in a few days. Well, shit. I guess I'm too late. The event's over in one day. And I have to come back for sky dust later? I'm sure I have to do some kind of quest or something to get them. Well, whatever. I guess that's it from me. We're not gonna float around with some animals in this fun event. I guess we can call it there for patch 1.5. Or 1.6. Patch 1.7 is coming out in a few more days, so... one more day, actually. I guess I'll probably just wait until the last day of patch 1.7 to do the main story again, as I've been doing for most of these patches. Let's just close off with a view of these fun event decorations in the background. One last look at them before they disappear forever. I'm going to miss this giant, chicken, bouncy, clucky, whatever it is. Very, very much, once it's gone. If only it could be a permanent edition, but that is not the way this game works. I guess this pose is as good as any, why not? Nikki's going to take one last look at the Duddy Squash carousel down below, or whatever it's called. While she does that, we're going to wait for the next patch to come in. Now would be a good time to take a break.